as you can see, made it like barely on time. I was worried I wasn't gonna make the sunrise, but yeah, as you can also see, clouds. So I've been waiting for this for like 4 weeks, literally a month, and watching every weekend, and it's always going to be like cloudy or rainy. So I hadn't had a chance to come up here and actually watch the sunrise. So I wanted to plan this so we see the sunrise. And 2 days ago, it was saying not a cloud in sight, just beautiful sunny morning. I'm like, perfect. And I kept checking it. I kept saying that until last night. Last night is when it finally was like, it's going to be partly cloudy. And I was like, well, partly cloudy could mean clouds on the horizon blocking the sunrise, or it could mean clouds further up making the sunrise more beautiful. So I was like, 50-50 shot. And we lost on that one. But it's still gonna be pretty. Like, you can still see the colors through the clouds and stuff. So we've got like maybe 15-20 minutes more until it really starts coming up. Yeah, unfortunately this was not a good sunrise spot. Honestly, it's just not a good sunrise spot anyways, in my opinion. Just because of where the sun is when it comes up in its most vibrant colors. Let me explain that further. So what I mean is, most mountain overlooks are good for sunrises. However, not all of them are. And this is just my opinion. I know people that enjoy watching the sunrise, even if it's like not as good. And so, I mean, you do whatever makes you happy. But in my opinion, the better sunrises are the ones where you can actually see the sunrise like over the horizon, because that's where the sun's most vibrant color. Now, most mountain overlooks will allow you to see that, but not all of them, because some of them overlook other mountains. For example, this one overlooks the next mountain over. So the next mountain over, I don't know if there's other ones behind that one or not, but they're going to have like the better view, unless there's more beyond that. But basically, the mountain on the edge is the one that's going to have the best view, and we're not on that one. So the mountain, or the sunrise view, not what it should be, but this still is a decent spot if there weren't clouds in the way to still see the sunrise. Like, you can still see the colors a little bit and stuff. But I haven't seen the sun yet, but then again, it could be up, but just behind the clouds right now, because there's clouds there, so I can't tell. The sun, it's over there somewhere. But I don't know. I can't tell, like, is it up, like, behind the clouds right now? Or is it, like, still further lower? I don't know. But there's definitely a lot more, like, pretty coloring over there as well. And this is such a pretty spot, because look, there's like a creek or a river or something down there. So all the moisture's coming up. So pretty. So this is well worth it just for the beauty alone, even, you know? Let's see the layers over there. So, as a sunrise spot, this is not the best. Also, it's a drive. At least for me, it's like an hour and a half drive. But depending on where you are in Chattanooga, it might be more or less. And otherwise, like, it's definitely worth it because the drive itself, like, I love this drive. It's a scenic drive. I will show you more in the light because you couldn't really see it all the way up. And just the location of this, like, there's some other stuff here too. So we're gonna go check out another overlook that is arguably better. I don't know, it's better like scenery. Like, this is literally just road and all graffitied, as you can see behind me. That was a bee. Come in and check me out. Anyways, so this next overlook is like a little hike up a hill, and so it's much more picturesque, but it's not as wide of a view. Like this over here, it's crazy how wide of a view you get up here. But where we're going next, you're not going to get that wide of a view. I've been here for another like 15 minutes and the sun's finally coming up behind the clouds. So, if those clouds weren't there, it would have been prettier, but still, all the really vibrant colors of when the sun first rises are like at a different spot. Not here. Literally parked right on the little trail. It is very overgrown. Wow. I guess they don't come through here in the summertime and cut stuff back. I don't even know if I want to go up here. It's so overgrown. This is crazy. Ah, there's so many spider webs. It's not even funny. You know what I always say? What sucks about morning hiking is being the first one on the trail, but I don't think anybody's been on this trail in a long time. So last time I was here, I have a photo of me like standing right here. I can get further up so you can see what it would have actually looked like. So I have a photo of me like standing right there. I'm pretty sure it was in September. I'll put that on here once I figure that out. And I'll also share that photo so you can see the difference, because it is insane. If I'd known this was going to be like this, I would have dressed more for hiking. Oh, goodness. I was not prepared for this. I got my dandy, not so handy now. It's broken. There we go. I took some of the overgrowth to use as my de-spiderwebbing device. Oh, there's thorny bushes in here. I'm not wearing proper clothing for this. Oh, we're almost there though. Oh, okay, I think I'm good now. So here's the overlook. It's not as good as the roadside one. As you can see, there's like more stuff in the way, but still pretty. Okay, time to head back. Also, last time we were here, there were horses. Apparently there's like a horse trail that goes that way, and a lot of locals that have horses will ride up here all the time. So that was pretty cool. Last time I was up here was definitely way better than this time, because it wasn't overgrown. But now we know. Lesson learned. Now you know. Don't come up here in the summertime. Hence the name of this video. Alright, so I survived. Or so far I've survived. We'll see if I have any like bugs or anything. I feel itchy even though I'm wearing leggings, and yeah, do not recommend. I didn't know that they didn't like do anything with this. Like the path is there and is very well worn. It's got gravel on it, so like stuff doesn't grow on the path, but it is like a single track path, so it doesn't take much for it to overgrow from the sides. So lesson learned, this is not a summer spot at all. But I wanted to go ahead and show you the parking area. So as you can see behind me, there's two spaces. I'm in the middle one. There's literally only like 5 spaces here. So it's kind of small. This is a 1-lane road, one direction. So you come in from that way and you will exit that way. So you'll see that when you're coming up, if you're coming from the Chattanooga side like I was, you'll see a do not enter sign. And then like soon after that, you'll see the sign on the right saying Cohutta overlook, and it's actually on the left, so you'd be turning left. It'll have an arrow pointing and you just kind of look around the bend for the next little road, and that's it. So that's how you get here. And then it's just kind of like a little loop out. So I'm going to go the one way out, and then I'm going to turn left and head down to LJ for some breakfast. There's a butterfly stuck in the store. And the store's closed, of course, because it's a Sunday. So he's going to be stuck in there for who knows how long. I'm sorry, little guy. Alright, I am back in the car now, and we're gonna head back the way we came, because it is time to head home. I've got things to do today, and this is taking, you know, most of the morning. Like, I'm gonna get home, it's gonna be about 11 probably. So, overall, I love this drive. It's a scenic drive. It's definitely one of my favorites because it's popular, but it's not super popular. It is a main, like, road from point to point, like, from these mountain towns like LJ, Blue Ridge, all that, to Dalton and I-75, really. So there is through traffic for that reason, but I love the pull-offs, you know, the overlooks, and then the one that's overgrown that I don't recommend going to in the summertime. Love that overlook. These places are like small and not like super popular, so it's not like overly crowded, but there's still gonna be people. But I mean, sunrise this morning, I had the whole place to myself, that whole pull-off to myself. Up towards till like the end, a few people like showed up, but they didn't stay long. So yeah, it's actually crazy that it's a Sunday morning in the summer and you still like basically get the place to yourself. Hello again. Made it back home. So I just want to go ahead and sum things up for this video. As you saw, the scenic drive today, and for me it was like 120 miles, so it is a good distance. Now, if you're staying in Dalton, or you're staying in LJ, or just somewhere around the Blue Ridge area of North Georgia, then it'll be a lot closer for you, and it's definitely something I'd recommend adding on to your little trip there, wherever you're staying there. Also, if you want to make like a full day of this, because I just did this in like a few hours in the morning, you can add on Fort Mountain State Park, which is like right there on the top of the mountain. So like the road we took up, 52, like it goes up the mountain and then down the mountain, and then I went back up and over. But like right at the top is Fort Mountain State Park. They also have like camping and stuff, hiking, mountain biking, like all the things. I have not been there yet. It does cost $5 per vehicle to park there, as is with pretty much every Georgia state park. So I haven't been there yet. I would like to camp there, and that is why I haven't been there yet, because I want to like see everything and do everything. And in order to do that, I'll have to stay the night. So one of these days, I'll get around to that and share that with y'all. But until then, that's all that I know about it. So yeah, that is pretty much it. There's other things to do in the area as well. Like I said, if you're already staying in like some of the mountain towns there, LJ, Blue Ridge, can't think of the names of the other ones right now, then it's right by there, and there's plenty of other things to do around the area as well. Anyways, that is pretty much it. All the details and everything for what I did do today will be in my blog post linked below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.